Cohen, I think, is interesting because he has such an attachment to the land, which I think most Southerners recognize that as traits of literary characters and traits as of human, the people we know in our everyday lives, and maybe we have it, ourselves. He's been devastated. He's suffered a great amount of loss, and I thought it was important to begin a novel like this with someone who had already suffered a tremendous amount of loss. Because the question is, why would he stay behind? Why would the people who were down there stay down there? And he has, reasons for staying down there. And I think, about most of the other characters, I think they all have their own stories. It was very important to create an entire background, an entire story for every character, because the question would be asked, why are you here? I mean, that's what you would ask anyone. So each character has their own storyline, has their own chain of events, has their own things that has happened to them or prompted them to be trying to survive where they're trying to survive. I always know or feel like I have a good idea when I love my characters and think about them and dream about them, and they're just always with me. And that's one of the things I like about novel writing. I think in addition to this being a story about the Mississippi Gulf Coast, which the South Mississippi is my home, and the devastation that I have inflicted upon these places that I know, and this state that I know and love. There were moments during watching Sandy when I wondered if I should even be, writing about it. And I said that to my editor and my agent. Of course, the book was done at that point, but it feels weird now when I see any type of, weather destruction, because those characters are very real in my mind. In the same way that John and Estelle from The Hands of Strangers and Paris will always be very special to me, I had the same feeling about Cohen and the other characters in this book. They're very special to me. I feel like they are a part of me, and therefore it was emotional writing about them, and emotional taking them through the journey and the things that they had to go through. Fortunately, everywhere. It'll release September 10th everywhere that books or ebooks are sold. But in the meantime, on my website, michaelfarrissmith.com, there are links to go ahead and pre-order the novel, but it will be available just about anywhere you can buy a book, which makes me feel really good.